one of the most landmark verdicts of our time is the Ayodhya verdict that came out today. In a major decision, the Supreme Court on Saturday granted the ownership of the 2.77 acres of the disputed site in Ayodhya to the Hindus, paving the way for the construction of a Ram temple. On the other hand, Supreme Court ruled that the Muslim petitioners will get 5 acres of land at an alternate site. A 5-judge constitution bench led by Chief Justice of India Ranjan Gogoi gave out this unanimous verdict, which was read by CJI Ranjan Gogoi. Now, this case has been going on for decades, but since August 6, the court began daily hearing which went on for 40 days and concluded on October 16. Now, let me tell you some of the highlights of the judgment. First of all, the apex court ruled that the Hindus will get land subject to conditions. The 2.77 acre complex will be handed over to the trust under the Ayodhya Act, which has to be formed in 3 months, and this trust will be formed by the center. The management of the construction of the temple will be monitored by this particular trust. The center must appoint a board of trustees within 3 months. Secondly, the Muslims will get alternative land of 5 acres for the construction of a mosque. The apex court ruled that Muslims could not prove exclusive possession of the inner structure which was in contention, while the outer courtyard was in exclusive possession of the Hindus. Thirdly, the Supreme Court also held that the Allahabad High Court was completely wrong to divide the land between the 3 main parties, that is Ramlala Virajman, Nirmohi Akhada and the Sunni Waqf Board, as the complex was a composite whole. It further said that under Article 142, the Supreme Court directed in the scheme to be framed Nirmohi Akhada, an order of ascetics, will also get representation. The Akhada suit, one of the main parties in the case, was however dismissed as the bench held that it was barred by limitation. The Supreme Court also rejected that Nirmohi Akhada is a shibet of the complex. It said that land to remain vested in statutory receiver till trust is formed. Next, the 5-judge bench unanimously rejected the Shia Waqf Board petition claiming rights on the Babri Mosque on the disputed land in Ayodhya over that of the Sunni Waqf Board. So, completely they rejected the Shia Waqf Board plea. Next, Supreme Court also said that the 2003 Archaeology Survey of India's report cannot be dismissed as conjecture or just a guesswork and junk the theory of pre-existence of an Eidgah at the disputed site. The Supreme Court said that Babri Masjid wasn't constructed on a vacant land and underlying structure did exist, and that underlying structure was not of Islamic religion. Next, it also said that the underlying structure was not of Islamic religion. Artifacts, architectural evidences had distinct non-Islamic nature, and that's what Justice Ranjan Gogoi said. The apex court at the same time also said that ASI report, however, hasn't deliberated on the underlying structure was a specific temple. So basically, the ASI survey said that there was a structure before Babri Masjid was constructed over that land, but it did not ascertain that whether it was a temple or other structure. Next, the Supreme Court said that Hindus consider Ayodhya as a birthplace of Lord Rama. Faith and belief of Hindus that Lord Rama was born under the inner dome, and the faith of the Hindus is undisputed that Lord Rama was born in Ayodhya. Well, faith, the judgment read, is a matter of individual believer. Meanwhile, the Nirmohi Akhada is very happy with the decision. It is happy that it has been included in the management, in the board of the newly formed trust, and the AIMPLB, however, on the other hand, is not satisfied with the verdict, and they said that they will take a legal course. I have with me a tweet made by the AIMPLB. It said that the judgment is against our expectation. We presented solid evidences to prove our stance. Our legal committee will review the judgment, fulfill our responsibility to restore the demolished Babri Masjid. However, they have also pointed out that peace and tranquility should be maintained in the country. Now, meanwhile, Ujjwal Nikam has also commented on this entire matter. Let us hear what he has to say.
इस्लाम में मानता हूं, अहम इसलिए मानता हूं कि सर्वोच्च न्यायालय ने अलग अलग पक्षों को इसी प्रकार का एक ऐसा न्याय दिया है कि जिससे किसी भी पक्ष की कोई तकरार नहीं देगी।
जगह रामलला
ने जो दावा दाखिल किया था ओरिजिनल सूट कोर्ट में, उसका अधिकार है क्या रामलला? रामलला ये यानी भगवान, इन्होंने ये पहले इस जमीन के लिए दावा दाखिल किया था और उस दावे में उन्होंने उनके नजदीक के दोस्त त्रिलोकनाथ जी पांडे, इन्होंने ये दावा दाखिल किया। सुप्रीम कोर्ट के सामने एक अहम सवाल ये भी था कि क्या रामलला इस प्रकार का दावा दर्ज कर सकते हैं? सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने कहा है कि लीगल एंटिटी है जहां तक मुझे मालूम है और उनके माध्यम से वो दावा दाखिल कर सकता है। मैं इस फैसले से तो संतुष्ट हूं और मैं चाहता हूं कि सभी पक्ष इस पर संतुष्ट हो, क्योंकि यह फैसला हमारे डेमोक्रेसी के लिए एक बहुत मजबूत बनाने के लिए जरूरी था। और मैं आपके माध्यम से सभी को यही अपील करना चाहता हूं, कोई भी किसी प्रकार की शांतता खराब करने का, बिगड़ने का काम अगर कोई कर रहा है, अफवाह को थारा नहीं देना, सोशल मीडिया पर कोई गलत न्यूज नहीं फैलाना, इस प्रकार पे ध्यान दिया जाए।
सर 4 एकड़ जमीन जो देने की।
Meanwhile, Union Home Minister Amit Shah has also tweeted on this matter. He said that I am confident that this landmark judgment given by the Supreme Court will prove to be a milestone in itself. He said that this decision will further strengthen India's unity, integrity and the great culture. Well, political parties have also stepped in and they are giving out their statements on the verdict. So let us also hear what NCP spokesperson Nawab Malik has said on this entire judgment.
Today Supreme Court has delivered a verdict on Ayodhya dispute. We were always said that the Supreme Court verdict should be acceptable to the all people and all political party. After verdict, nobody should make any celebration or should claim any credit, and we hope in future there will be no dispute in this country in the name of religion.
Congress also addressed a press conference and spokesperson Randeep Surjewala said that the Congress party wants that a mega structure, a mega temple should be constructed in Ayodhya at the disputed land as per the Supreme Court direction. Let us hear what Randeep Surjewala said.
The statement of the Congress Working Committee. The Indian National Congress respects the verdict of the Supreme Court in the Ayodhya case. We appeal to all the parties concerned and to all communities to abide by the secular values and the spirit of fraternity enshrined in our Constitution and to maintain peace and harmony. It is the responsibility of each one of us to reaffirm our tradition of mutual respect and unity among all that has defined our society through the ages. Any question you are welcome to ask. सुप्रीम कोर्ट का निर्णय आ चुका है। स्वाभाविक तौर से आपके सवाल का जवाब हाँ में है। भारतीय राष्ट्रीय कांग्रेस भगवान श्री राम के मंदिर के निर्माण की पक्षधर है।
Well, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has also tweeted about this. Let us give you a latest update. What he has said, he said that after hearing the arguments of all the parties, the 5 judges of the Supreme Court bench gave out their verdict unanimously and we welcome the decision of the Supreme Court. Today, Supreme Court gave a decision on several decades of controversy and the years-old dispute ended today. I appeal to all people to maintain peace and harmony. Definitely after the Supreme Court verdict, the controversy, the case that has been going on for several decades, that also saw a very violent past and violent incident happening across the country due to this particular case. Now, I think that the Supreme Court verdict has put an end to all of this and I hope we are the generation that see the end of the Ayodhya conflict. Well, RSS will also be addressing a press conference at around 1 p.m. Stay tuned to HW News to watch that. What RSS is going to say, what Mohan Bhagwat will have to say on this particular issue. Meanwhile, Sanjay Raut has also hit out at the government. There is a deadlock which has not ended in the state. He has said that first there will be Mandir, then there will be a government formation in Maharashtra. We will also update you on that. Stay tuned to HW News for more latest updates and do download our HW News app on your Android Play Store and Apple Store. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.